Hello there! Ethan here, back for another week of building Hogwarts in LEGO. Today we're covering quite a bit of stuff. As you know, I was in Alabama all last week. Shout out to my boyos, Josh, Gratian, David, etc. You're awesome. Huge shout out to Josh specifically for hitting me up with this amazing Phase 2 Captain Rex minifigure. I told him, I was like, bro, you know this is worth like $90, right? And he was like, bro, I'm not selling you that for $90. So I swooped this guy for $20. Huge thank you to him. Gonna be using him in mocks. But what do we have to talk about concerning Hogwarts today? Quite a bit. So most of this building has gone on today and yesterday, because I got home yesterday. Today is Tuesday. This needs to come out Wednesday, tomorrow. So I've been building today because while I was gone, if you saw the last update, you know a bunch of parts came in the mail for me. That's what all of this is. So I built quite a bit. Let's see what I got. Alrighty, before we get to the main attraction of this week's episode, I want to show you guys what I've done on the main mock over here. As you can see, I have filled out this quad section right there. I've replaced all the dark brown that I stole from it a while back, so it is fully rebuilt. And I have started this quad here. Now, I bought a lot of dark tan, or dark brown rather, on Bricklink, and I thought it was enough to finish all 4 quad sections. I was so wrong. It was only enough to complete that quad over there and start up this quad, so that's very sad. Luckily, that whole quad section over there is actually not going to go there. That quad belongs here, and this quad will probably go over there. That quad section will probably be nothing because there will be rubble all over that section, so I don't really need to build a fancy quad there. I can save parts. So I really only need to build 3 of these guys, but as you can see, I only have 1 complete, this one not even half complete probably, and this one barely complete. So I need to get a lot more dark brown, which is not really an easy part to come by, but I think if I search on Bricklink and find some good deals, I can get a lot of those 2x6 dark brown plates and some other little textury things and make it work. Aside from those quad sections, I have extended this smaller snot pathway all the way to the end of the base plate here, this one going up the side. So that is new, and I've also completed all of the dark bluish gray plating all on this side of the mock and that corner over there. So whenever you look at this, you don't see any filler sticking out or any plates, you just see the top dark bluish gray surface. I also finished the border on this side of the mock and some in the back, and let me see if I can get back here so you can see it. I've got some border going back there, and I've also got the border complete on that side. But of course, this is not the entire side of this mock. There's an entire row of 3 gray base plates that have to go right here. As you can see, this quad is hanging off the table, so I need border for that, and I do have some. It's over there in a little small pick brick cup, but I will need to order even more parts for that. Something else I'm extremely excited to show you guys is the fact that I replaced the reddish brown section on this archway, if you guys remember that, with dark tan. So all of these 2x2x3 slopes used to be dark brown pretty much, or brown rather, most of them were, and also these 2x2 round bricks with these main pillar sections, those were reddish brown, and those are all dark tan now, and so is that main arch. I really love that. However, I do want to get some texturing in there because currently it is just solid dark tan, and I don't like the look of that. I like that it's dark tan finally, but I do need some texturing in there. I'll mix in a little bit of dark bluish gray and maybe some little nicks in the walls here and there. Now, the main attraction of this week's episode is this little building right here, which is actually this. It's at the front of the Great Hall, and I'm having some trouble. So this is my main window section, and you can see it is 3 bricks wide, and that's supposed to be this little window right here on that little building. And whenever you're dealing with 3 bricks, it is very hard to work with that because I need to build this little arch section in there, and I had started by doing something like this on both sides where it arched with cheese slopes, but cheese slopes are not perfectly 2 plates tall, and thus whenever I have things that aren't perfectly 2 plates tall, it's too wide in the center and stretches that 3 stud gap to where eventually these plates cannot reach over that gap, and it gets really wonky. So this part's really difficult. I originally wanted to have this complete for today's episode, but I've been working hours on this thing, and I can't crack the code, and I needed to get this update out. I was like, okay, I will just post what I have so far, and hopefully by next week I'll have this done. So this will be my main focus this week, I think, accomplishing this building. I'm going to take a little bit of a break from the big old Great Hall. I know the Great Hall is the main attraction, that's what I've been working on the most, but I want to take a little bit of a break from that and focus on this fun little building. And I've been asking a lot of guys on Discord their opinion. They've been giving me a lot of suggestions. I might end up using headlight bricks with these cheese slopes. I didn't think headlight bricks came in dark tan, but someone notified me on Discord that they do. Apparently they came in one hidden side set, so I might have to pay a fortune for them, but we'll see what I come up with. Any suggestions you guys have, please comment down below. Because this is a little bit of a tricky part of the mock, but I want to make sure I get it right, and I do love the way that it's looking so far. So I'm happy with it. Let me know what you guys think, but that archway in the window is what's messing me up right now. Alrighty, so that just about wraps up week 16 of building Hogwarts in Lego. So quite a bit of progress, some decent stuff going on. This thing is coming to a close, I think. Hopefully by the end of this summer, I will be able to have this thing done. So hopefully by next week, my goal is to have this design down for this little building here in the courtyard. I know I'm taking a little bit of a break from the Great Hall, and I want to work on this little building and get this design down. Shout out to QRX, Julian, all you guys over on Discord who've been helping me design this thing and work through this whole process. It's coming along. I think it's looking pretty good. It's pretty promising, and hopefully by the end of this week, I will be able to have a pretty decent building ready to show you guys next Wednesday. So stay tuned for that. Comment down below. What do you think of the mock? Any suggestions for this little thing right here, which is very annoying? And I'll be talking to you all again in the next one. Love you guys. Goodbye for now.